Right guys, you've got Suck and Lack or Lack and Suck back on your screens. This next question, really interested me, intrigued me and him.
Looking forward to it.
It was from Maria. She is going abroad on a business degree, I think it was, international business degree, but it means that she's got to move country. The guy that she's with can't move across with her, and it's stressing her out. She's like, what can I do with the situation? I've been with this guy for 6 years. I don't know what to do. So she's come to us, and we're going to give our 2 cents on it. So Suck's going to go first, and then I'll take on.
So at the beginning, we'll keep it short and sweet. You should definitely make this move and go out there and do what's necessary. He's afraid, he's scared, he's going to question you, which is a normal thing for him to do. He loves you. He's afraid you're going away for a while, not for a while, for a whole year, which is a long time. When you're there, just communicate. You need to communicate all the time. Just assure him that I'm going there, work related, nothing else. Okay. You might think to yourself that he doesn't trust you. Don't think that way. He's just scared. Simple as. That's all there is to it. He does trust you, but sometimes when you make such a big move, it makes you think twice. Okay. So when you're there, communicate with him every day. Call him, text him, Skype, whatever it is. Yeah. Use social media to connect with him. Keep him happy. Keep yourself happy. Do what you gotta do. Okay. I'm gonna pause there. Let Lack interrupt.
See, I disagree with Suck. I think in a situation like this, it's a difficult one. I wouldn't say you're selfish, but you're doing something that's very self-motivated. You're going away, you're the one walking away from the relationship. So it's a difficult one. But what I would say is you need to decide. You obviously didn't think about how important this relationship would become to you when you got with him, and that's obviously going to be, that's obviously why you got a problem, because if you didn't care, you'd just go and you wouldn't worry about it. You need to decide whether your career and your education is more important than your relationship. Most people would say it's a no-brainer, but only you can make that choice. I'm guessing it's going to be. So if it isn't, then you haven't got a problem. Then your problem is you need to find a way to finish your course in this country, and you won't need us. What I would say is if you choose to do the course abroad, then your issues are going to be maintaining this relationship. Now at the moment, after 5-6 years, you obviously see each other on a regular basis. There's going to be there's going to be like an interest, a mutual interest, so you're both always meeting up, you're both going out, you're both seeing each other, talking to each other. You can link up whenever you want. If you're in a different country, that ain't gonna happen. So the only way you're gonna really maintain it is if you put 100% into it. So if you both make a schedule of when you're gonna see each other, you can count down the days. So if you do once a month minimum, if he comes to you or you come back to the UK for that couple of days, for that once a month. If you stick to that schedule, then you can look forward to it. You can both think, I'm going to see that person at this time, and you can count down the days and, like I said, communicate to each other. I can't wait to see you and all that kind of stuff. That maintains the sort of intimacy that you need. And then when you meet up, you can sort of bring it all together. It might be like one big dose of it, but it'll help you get going, keep going. Or on the other side of the scale, you just have to break it for a year and say, you know what? This is important to me, and I don't think we're going to be able to maintain this relationship. I'm happy where I am now with you, but I don't want to start hating you because of obviously the difficulties we're going to face. Now, the strongest of relationships probably would, struggle with this given situation. No matter how close you think you're with someone, or how much you love them or whatnot, it's a difficult situation nonetheless. So, 2 choices, in my opinion: either break it for the year and you stay friends and you communicate when you can. That way there's no expectations, there's no trust issues, it's done, and you can get back together after the 12 months. Or you're going to have to give it your all and dedicate a lot of time and effort to it, and make a plan of how are you going to maintain it, how are you going to see each other, when you're going to see each other, what you're going to do when you see each other, what times you're going to see each other, what times you're going to speak to each other. You're going to have to plan it all out. So there's 2 very extremes. If you go down the middle and you try to just play off by ear and you kind of just try to make it work, you're going to end up hating each other because things aren't going to go to plan. You're both going to have different priorities. He's obviously prioritising work here, you're prioritising your work over there, your career over there. So he's going to feel like he's not important enough, and vice versa, and then there's going to be insecurities, and it's just going to be a big mess. Like I said, you're going to end up hating each other. You don't want that, trust me. So you're going to have to make that choice. The main choice is relationship or career. If you choose career, then you're going to have to work out, what do I end it and not worry about it for a year, or do I give it a lot of effort, a lot of thought, and make it work? It's a very difficult one, but only, like I said, you and your partner can come to that conclusion. That's what I would do. What do you think?
Yeah, so he's mentioned all the main points there really that I would mention myself. Just basically you can give it a break for a whole year, or keep communicating, stay dedicated towards it. That's the only two ways you can go about it really. It's up to you which decision you want to make. Personally, if I was in your place, I would just stay dedicated towards it, yeah, because you're there, you're working, a little bit of spare time. In that spare time you can communicate with each other. There's nothing stopping you from that. Social media is there for you. Call, text, anything at all, yeah, just to keep that connection strong, keep that connection there. If you want to lock each other up for a whole year and see after the year if you still feel the same, that's a brave move to make. But at the end of the day, some people do make that decision, and you have every right to make that decision as well.
I don't think Sug's behind that one. I think Sug thinks you should try to make it work. Is that right?
100%. I think plan A works for me. Plan B doesn't work for me. I think you should just stay dedicated towards it. Because you've spent so much time together, 6 years, 5 years. That's a long time, and now to throw it all away would be a waste of time. Just keep it going, keep the flow going. Like mentioned, the main thing is you're walking away and he's not walking away. So it's gonna give him a bit of doubt that it's you who's going away.
He's going to be the insecure one in this.
Of course. Put yourself in his shoes. If he was walking away, how would you feel about it? Okay, inside you would be happy. You might not show it that you are being scared or afraid, but we do sometimes think about it that he's walking away or she's walking away. So it's a normal thing for him to be like that. Okay, so don't take it in a negative way. Take it in a positive way.
You can't really take that in a positive way.
Just don't overthink it. When you overthink something, you'll just overthink, and your mind will go into overdrive, and then you'll just completely start thinking about stuff that's not necessary. Okay.
I'd say be very supportive. If you're going to break it to him that you're going to break up, but you're going to have to...
Yeah, be supportive. Yeah, but if you think that's just going to break him down completely, then don't take that path.
I disagree again.
If you think if he's the type of person to get completely upset over it, don't do that.
I disagree. He's going to have to. If he's going to get upset, he's going to get upset. At the end of the day, you're going to hurt him more by dragging him through a year of insecurity and arguments, and you're going to hurt yourself. At the end of the day, just tell him, this is the situation. This is what it's going to have to be.
There is that there. But if you truly care about him like he cares about you, then I'm sure you won't want to be away from him. Yeah, am I right? I'm pretty sure I'm right there. If you truly care about him, if you want to be with him, no matter where you are in the world, you'll still want to keep it going.
Yeah, but the thing is, you need to work out have you got the time and resources to maintain that, and has he? You need to make sure your schedules, your mindset, your ethics,
don't let it distract you,
all align. Because obviously this is going to change you, but you need to make sure you stay grounded. As soon as your feet leave the ground, you might as well just break it off then. But like I said, it's better if you think that's going to happen and you're one of those people that can't stay grounded, then break it off now and avoid the disappointment and the pain. Otherwise, if you think you're strong enough and you've got your feet firmly on the ground, just do what he says. Just go for it, man. Fight it all the way. Obviously, you're gonna have arguments and you're gonna have problems. But I reckon if you stick to a schedule and you maintain the intimacy, however you want to maintain it, you'll be fine. But again, that's down to you. We can talk crap all day long, but unless you take the medicine, we can give you medicine. Unless you take it,
it's up to you.
It's not going to work, is it? So that's what we would do. That's what I would do in that situation.
Just don't rush into it. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't rush into it.
Don't rush it. Sit down, speak to him about it, give him the options, and then see where he talks from. Initially, he's going to be upset, like you said. but don't force it on him to say this is what's going to have to happen. It's either this or this. If you think it's worth us doing this, then let's do this. If it's worth doing the other way, do it the other way.
Just come to an agreement.
Yeah.
Agreement. That's going to be the best thing, okay? Because if he's upset and you go there, you're not going to be able to concentrate on what you're doing.
If you want to do plan A and he wants to do plan B, you guys are going to have to find some sort of compromise.
Plan C, basically.
I don't know what plan C is going to be.
You'll have to come up with one.
But if one party wants to break up for that 1 year, then I think that is going to be the deciding factor. If you both choose to stay together, then it's basically done. You might as well just fight for each other. If one party wants to break up for the year, then you might as well just do that, because that means one person in that relationship doesn't think it's going to work.
That's it, yeah.
And if that one person's got that doubt, you've lost. So, yeah, you need to have that.
Something, yeah.
You need to have that conversation. That difficult.
Just take it from there, basically. Okay. Don't let this confuse you. Just take it from there. Plan A or Plan B. What do you prefer?
Plan A is in, which means stay together.
Plan B is out.
Plan B is out,
okay.
And you do your own thing.
Yeah.
But you've got to make the decision before that of what's more important, my career or my relationship. He says just go with your career. I say you make that decision. Don't listen to
No, it's not about what we say, it's about what you feel. This is just opinions, okay? You can either take them or not take them, it's entirely up to you.
And that's it, I think there's nothing else for us to say. We would love to hear what happened.
100%, yeah, let us know.
This one has got us like, wow, this is an awesome.
Yeah,
awesome
looking forward to this.
So yeah, if you can let us know, and thanks for getting in contact with us, Maria.
Thank you very much. I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.